Hello.
Hello, Tiwan. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Good morning, Joe. How was your
Good.
weekend?
I'm okay. I had a very busy weekend, so
Yeah, what makes you so busy today?
just getting some paperwork done, some things printed out, making sure that I've got everything ready to go at the end of this month. So
Uh,
that's all I'm doing.
Sorry, why you mentioned you are ready to go until this month?
Yeah,
Where do you want to go? Go
I'm
to America or?
going. I'm going back to America
When do you go to America?
on March the 1st.
March the 1st.
Yep.
And you are going to go alone or
Yeah,
you
I'm going
alone
alone.
at first?
Going
Ah,
alone. I'm gonna prepare a place for my wife and my babies so that they
yeah.
have a home to come to, and I'm gonna start getting things ready over there.
I Before you told me your wife don't wanna move other place because of her family.
Yeah, but
She
she is willing to
didn't.
go to
Yeah.
America.
Ah, in case of America, she is okay. She allow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, she'll go to America. So yeah, that's what I'm preparing for.
And yes, when you move to America, uh, you maybe stay in your previous home in Georgia?
Yeah, I'm going back to Georgia.
Got it. By the way, how about the class? You plan to stop the class and get a new job in Georgia?
I'll be teaching in Georgia.
You will be teaching in Georgia continuously,
Yes.
uh, current class?
Well,
Oh,
not these classes. I'll be a actual Georgia classroom teacher. So
got it. Now you
yeah,
are preparing to get a new job as a teacher in Georgia?
right. It's about 4 times the money that I'm making now every month. So yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Very nice. Yeah, that's good news. By
Yeah.
the way, you can get at 4 times of salary compared to current income.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So yeah, my
Uh,
family needs that because we don't have a lot here. So
yeah, yeah,
I want to
understood.
do something because I want my girls to grow up in a better place. I want them to have better possibilities for education.
Yeah,
I want them in a good environment that they can grow up and have fun in. So that's why I'm doing it.
yes, I agree about that, and I understand your current situation. Oh, by the way, I really curious about that. You can get 4 times of income compared to current position, and but you are American. Wherever you are, you can get the similar income from the company as an English teacher. Why
Actually,
you?
the last company
Yeah,
I worked for, I made twice the amount that I make now,
yeah,
almost 3 times as much. So I mean, it's just it's different for different companies. Some
yeah.
companies pay more than other companies. That's just the way it is. But when China
Yeah,
passed their law last year,
yeah,
that completely crushed millions of people all over the world. So a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people lost their jobs.
Yeah, I heard about that before. And, but my question is, what you mentioned means current companies because pay less money compared to other company.
Well, that's
Is
all.
it correct?
That's everywhere you go. You've got companies that pay less than Spicus.
But I wonder, there are there are many American teachers who live in the United States. Some teachers live in Arizona, some teachers live in near Washington, and so on. Why they work in speakers instead of working in other companies?
Well,
as you mentioned, speakers yeah.
It depends on your qualifications.
Yeah.
It depends on, are you doing it as your main income, your major source of money, or do you do it as just something extra on the side?
Yeah.
Just to have a little bit of extra money? There could be 1,000 different reasons why a person works for one company, why they work for SPICUS, why they work for any other company. It just depends on the individual person. For some companies that don't pay very much, there are no requirements. For some companies, you have to have a bachelor's degree. For some, you have to have a bachelor's degree in education. For some, you have to have different certificates and the bachelor's degree. So there's all kinds of different companies with all kinds of different regulations and requirements. It just depends. Usually, not always, the companies that require the most pay the most. Usually. You know, and it is very, very hard to get to be a teacher with some of those other companies because the competition is so hard. You can have one teaching position open at a company that pays $50 an hour, and you'll get 1,000 applications overnight. Then you've got a company that pays $5 an hour, and they might not get any applications from an American. Now, for a Filipino, $5 an hour is really good. They will apply to that like flies getting on honey. But an American will not, because it's just too small.
That's right, yeah.
It all depends on the needs of the individual. It depends on the qualifications. It depends on a lot of different factors as far as how you're going to make money or not. I'm going back to get my certifications for the state of Georgia, and I will then be teaching in the classroom in public schools.
Yeah, you have a good bachelor degree with a correct certification. You also have a good experience about education in public school. That's why you are entitled to get more benefit. But current company not compensate about good salary for you. That's why you choose other company.
Well, now see, again, with different companies, you could have a good salary. But again, it depends. For example, one company might say, okay, you get $15 an hour and you get paid for whatever classes you teach. Okay, great. Here's a 10-minute class. What? That's like $3. Oh, well, here's 6 10-minute classes, but you're spending 4 hours of your time, but you're only getting paid for 1. So that $60 I should have made, but I actually only have 15. That's not good. Or you might have a different school that says, okay, you are sitting on your computer for 8 hours. We're going to pay you for all 8 hours, whether you're teaching or not. Okay, so that's fine. That's $120. And if I teach 4 hours, fine. If I teach 8 hours, fine. I still get the same amount of money. There are a few companies that were like that. Most of those companies died thanks to China. So that was the company that I used to work for. They paid me whether I was teaching or not, and it was very good. But since China did this stupid law, you've got people that are trying to make their own business. They're trying to do all kinds of other stuff now. Some people have just completely left education. They go get a job as a janitor, a job as a mechanic, a job as a working in a restaurant, because there are no jobs. You've got tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of teachers all around the world with no job. You know, and that's just what happened. You know, sometimes life throws you a weird curveball. Sometimes things are done. It's not right. It's not fair, but you have to deal with it. You have to find a way to make money, especially like me. I'm married. I have kids.
That's right. So, you need more money, yeah.
So you have to grab any opportunity. Spiccus was good enough to give me an opportunity to make some money. And, you know, it's something. It has basically paid my bills since the crash of the Chinese market, and I'm very thankful for that. But, you know, my family needs more, and for me to do what I need to do for my family, I have to do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's just the way it is. I don't speak badly about Spiccus at all. I mean, it's a company that's just like any other company. They have what they need to do. The company has to survive as well. You know, so I understand.
That's right, yeah. That's right, yeah.
So it is what it is. You can't change things. But, all right, we're over our time. I did not expect to talk about this subject throughout the whole class, but we did. But, so we'll go ahead and pick up tomorrow about our class called Thanking Visitors, okay?
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Joe. Have a good day. Bye-bye.